Good morning. Just getting things set. Microphone's on. Alright. So I apologize for the last few days not being able to upload. As we all know, there's a lot of change going on for everyone. I had another swollen birth, and then I got the Ascension flu. So I still sound a little croupy, I guess. But in this transmission, I am still sending you heart chakra healing and activation while we do the message. So we'll transmute that to you. Let's get started on our general reading for overall energy. All the cards have been cleared, meditated on. Oops. I'll put that one back. If it was meant to come out, it'll come out. Spirit, give us true, precise messages for those on the collective at this time. One for the divine feminine, one for the divine masculine. Okay. Divine masculine. No, he's awakened. Some of them have had their Kundalini awakening. I moved the microphone to kind of behind me a little bit, so hopefully you can still hear me alright. I didn't want the mic to pick up every time I sniffle or something. So. Spirit did want me to get these messages out today. Also, it's very important that I get the message out that everyone knows that there are rapid changes coming. Clearly, because this week I've gotten a few. It was quite a change. The rebirth was just one of many. But so know that the whole collective is really. The energies are really ramping up for this union for people, but also for their ascension, their awakening, transcensions for people, depending on where you were in your growth in the journey. But it's like we're all being catapulted to another level. And they're going to, for the remainder of this year, 2019, there's going to be rapid change. So hold on your bootstraps. And don't worry if you get some really bizarre images or you start to, get gifts or see things that you didn't before. That's just your third eye is opening up, crown chakra, so you're getting visions of things that maybe you didn't in the previous space that you were at. One for the masters. Okay. I don't know if that's supposed to come out or not, but it went. It's kind of stuck there. Anything else? Really wanted this one. Okay. So those are for the masculines, evidently. Alright, so divine feminine. Currently you are at, with the tiger here, it's strength, passionate, heightened awareness in your senses, especially for night vision. You're laser focused. You can see through the darkness, you can see through the clouds. You're definitely stepping up, not only in your high priestess, but even leveling up from that. If you're already at the high priestess mode, you're like even rising above it. All your gifts are more enhanced. Things that you probably are noticing. Your all six senses are much stronger than they were before. And stability. Definitely is stable on your own. Many of the if you're already pulled your energy from your divine masculine, then you're probably in a space right now where you're ready to do this alone. You know, you are in your power, you're strong, confident, you are able to carry on your soul purpose and your mission on your own. You are in union with self, if that pertains to you. I know I have reached that point already, and it made a huge difference. If you'd asked me 4 months ago that I'd be in a place where I could release the divine masculine and not care about moving forward without him, I would have probably thought we were all crazy, because I didn't see that coming. But finally, with the rebirth, it's like from day 1 to day 2, boom, it was there. That clarity, the ability to disconnect or detach from it and still heal from a distance and send him the loving energy, but to continue on my own path, on my own again, as the confident, stable, divine feminine that I am. India is the wishy-washy energy. India stands for the shortened part of indecisiveness. So perhaps you might feel today with the moon energy as well, it might have affected some of your emotions, and so you're like indecisive. 1 minute you want the masculine, 1 minute you don't, or 1 minute you want to do this on your own, 1 minute you don't, right? Indecisive. And that's your energy coming off as today. This is number 9, so you're nearly complete, but also this is indecisive is not necessarily, it's the thought or the energy that's within your thoughts, your higher self, kind of keeping you stuck in that spot of indecision. Make a decision, move forward. And really, I think part of that decision is to surrender it to Spirit, to let, just accept what will, to flow with the decision that Spirit knows what's for your highest good, and allow Spirit to guide you on whichever choice that best fits your journey. So masculines, they have the awakened, the horse, the stallion, the wild Mustang, feeling in their power. They're gone for a rebirth, their transformation. For some, they've don't have their Kundalini awakening even. This is freedom, the energy of a forceful masculine, definitely a strong masculine energy coming through, and never giving up. Knows that they have a purpose, or they have that mission, they have a plan in place, and they're going to keep going. And if they have to take a little detour to get there, they're going to get back on track. And they also have the retriever holding tight to you. So even if they are off somewhere else, they still have you, divine feminine, that precious something that they are holding on to, regardless to what's going on in their 3D life with work or a karmic situation, etc. Again, Spirit is working, bulldozing things out of the way. The elephant energy image just came to mind, and that's where it just plows obstacles out of the way. Those karmics, the jobs or the issues that were keeping the union from coming closer together, are being catapulted, or like that boulder, moving the boulder out of the way. This is the retriever, and they're holding on to you because they are getting that sense from their higher self, their intuition, etc., of the importance of that connection and why they need to hold. They may not understand completely why it's so important that they hold on to you, but they feel it in their heart space, and so they are holding on to you. You're all that's on their mind. This is the divine masculine, and this is the divine feminine, or genders can be switched. But that's all that's on their mind. That's all they can think about. You know, in the morning, the night, what they eat, with every decision, something, even if they walk around a corner, something happens where that's on their mind, and that's spirit working on them. Sylvanus is, the masks are coming off, they're coming in their truth, they're trying to hold on to, they're trying to hold their life together from a mess right now, some of them. Chaos is happening, but their intuition tells them that it's time to come in their truth. While the sword is still down and it's not upright yet, but there is divine work at play to bring truth to this situation so that they can move forward. I'll set that there. Spirit gives true and precise messages, please, for the divine feminine and divine masculine of the collective. Give us true and precise messages, please, for the divine feminine and divine masculine in the collective. True and precise messages of the energies. What are they facing today, going into tomorrow, please? What are they facing today, going into tomorrow? Again, remember that these readings for today, tomorrow are going to probably change a lot. Spirit just keeps reminding us that change is catapulting. It is like from 1 minute to the next, things are changing a lot. Like you might see, like energetically speaking, like metaphorically, it might storm, it might snow, it might sunshine, you might get a rainbow, all in a few minutes. That kind of energy changes, right? Not literally, this is metaphorically speaking as far as change goes. So you're going to see a lot going on. It's going to be a topsy-turvy kind of day for some of these masculines that just have not made decisions to, or the right decision. Thank you, Spirit, has been corrected. That if they made the wrong decisions, Spirit's sending that elephant energy in to bulldoze through to correct the error of their ways. Divine feminine, please, Spirit. More than we usually take there, Spirit. Alright, let's see what we got. The rest of the masculines. And one more for the masculine. Our Spirit's going to just spit these out faster than I can hold on to them. Alright, I'm going to hold them this side just in case. I might have to get some we'll clarify anyways, but sidebar with Spirit here is from a few too many. Anything else? Oh, that's what I was afraid of. Again, did we mention I need a bigger table? Alright, one of these down. Okay. The bottom row, is that for masculines? Both. This was going on between both, so usually we've been doing divine feminine, divine masculine, but this is a spread for both. So any of the energies I'll read through as both. So currently the divine masculines are nurturing themselves, healing themselves, ignoring the karmic as best they can, ignoring that job situation, the people, the friends, relatives that have been giving that chatter in their ear, giving them ill advice, okay? Recently, last night, a tower came in. That tower moment may have been anything from an aha moment to a death and a rebirth. When that happens, you feel it. Your whole body vibrates like that tower just did. Alright, things are come crashing down regarding a situation that had to die. And so death is here stabbing and saying, you're going to move, kind of like that elephant pushing the boulder out of the way. Death here is moving them to get going. And that's the tower moment, whichever, however that occurred for you. It may have been someone finding text messages on their phone to a death and a rebirth. For some, it may have been the awakening. Anything else? Could have been friends. Just could have been even when they went through the rebirth, that aha moment even. But it was something that occurred that caused them to finally surrender and say, I need to surrender this past moon cycle, yesterday probably even, surrender this situation. Judgment is here again regarding their ill decision, their twisted thinking that they could have it, both ways, whatever that refers to, for that person, everything. Everyone's tower moment is going to be a little different. Everyone's twisted thought pattern might be a little different. If they thought they could have all choices and the divine feminine, then that's a twisted thought pattern, and Spirit saying both ways. Why? Because she is the divine. It's sent from divine. It's a divine connection for a purpose. That they need to be in soul purpose. They need to be in mission together. So Spirit is sending these tower moments in to clarify these choices that were ill-made. Regarding the Two of Cups, that it's equal nurturing of one another, so that they can offer that cup of love after they each filled their own cup of love, that they, the divine masculine, offer that cup of love to the divine feminine. They are mirroring each other right now, and the divine masculines right now are really worried. They're really scared. They don't understand this tidal wave of emotion coming over them, all the information, all the changes. Divine feminine, whichever is considered the person who awoke first, the chaser, right? Whoever awoke first and then awoken the counterpart. All right, that's the chaser, the divine feminine per se, because we all have feminine and masculine energy in us. So the divine feminine is considered the one who woke first and is the one that chased to awaken the other one. And then of course the role reverses, right? But so the ones that were the runners are now going in the position of chaser, because the divine feminine pull their energy back. They don't understand this change of current. The water was going one way, and now the ocean, it feels like the ocean turned around and came the opposite way back, or a river, however you want. But it's pretty scary to them. They're not understanding these changes, because perhaps some of them are not understanding the connection, or they're still trying to think of this connection as from a 3D perspective and not the energy perspective. That everything is energy, everything is related. Every pebble in the water causes ripple effects across multiple dimensions. So currently they're coming out of what... Okay, thank you, Spirit. Spirit saying that for some of the masculines, they're refusing to see it another way. They're refusing to see it from not the 3D way. They're thinking that just because they can't put their hands on the energy or see the energy or to understand this situation, they can't understand how cause and effect is working here. It's like the intrinsic and extrinsic, or of effect of a medication versus, They're going by what they know, what they feel, what they're trying to, for some, not all, but for some of the masculines, they're trying to still hold on to some of the old belief, or again, if they can't see it or understand it, they don't want it type thing. So they're struggling with the adaptation or the surrender to the idea of how this energy works. Recently they've gone through something, again, that Tower moment that caused that heartbreak all over again, whether it was memories of you pulling your energy back, Divine Feminine, or if it was something with a karmic or something with a loved one. Maybe it could, like I said, it could be something from memories, or that was given to them in their rebirth, bringing things, old memories and old things back up to the surface, that heartache back to the surface. Or this is new fresh heartache regarding maybe the karmic breaking that dynamic apart and them feeling lonely because of it. Okay, that they are showing up though as the Hierophant. They know that the Divine Feminine was something from Spirit, a gift to them, but they do have some devil energy they're trying to work through, which is also part of this. If you look here, we have the three-party situation, heartbreak, and she's covering her cup, all relating to each other. So here we have the Tower. They know they have some devil energy, hence is why the Tower, and they are putting an end to the stabbing in the back, that heartache and pain. They've had to surrender because of the multiple choices, because they didn't want to, they were being greedy. They thought they could have it all. They thought they could keep the karmic on the side, or karmic and a divine. And they wanted a new beginning going into that still, which, crazy. But Spirit has shown them there's only one true cup. They're showing them that they are the King of Wands. They need to step it up, embrace their new understanding because of who she is. The Divine Feminine is the High Priestess. They know this now. And when you look right down, again and again, whether we're going this way or this way, it all matches up. Let me get some tea. Sorry. Again, so a lot of emotion in this decision, but they thought they were going to be greedy and trying to hold on to everything. They thought they could keep it together. For some of these masculines, they've been the player. We already know that as Divine Feminines. We already knew they had other side chicks, right? Or men. But Spirit is showing them, no, that's not an option. You're only getting one of those cups. And Spirit is showing them they need to embrace this new understanding, and they're helping them grow. And of course, when they have that death of the soul and the rebirth, they're also receiving that rebirth comes with, it's like a DNA upgrade, right? It's like upgrading your computer memory or something. You have a whole new perspective afterwards of how you see things, how you think about things. And so they've come to that awareness. They've come to that space. They probably don't know how they came to this new awakening or this new thought pattern because of the rebirth being so fast from one day to the next. They were trying to have multiple options, but Spirit is keeping them from that, so that until they know exactly which choice is the correct choice. They need to come into their truth passionately, and they're ready to do that now because they have been awakened. They have reached this rebirth. So they're coming passionately with truth to you. They will be coming with communication shortly, or today probably, regarding this plan for the future that they have made, or they think that they've made, when it's a divine plan that matters. However, it's regarding the Queen of Cups. They're not sure if she's going to accept them because of all the emotion, all the hurt that's come through, but she is still keeping her toe in this. She is sitting in her power, in her throne. The masculines have put an end to the stabbing of the back and the hurt and the pain, and they want to come out of this energy. It's 10 of Swords, so it isn't ending. So this could have been in the past few days. I have to get a cough drop. Ace of Pentacles. They're listening to their intuition regarding this growth of this connection. They know now that you are the High Priestess. You are very much in your power. You're very smart. You're very intelligent. They know you're emotionally intelligent as well. And you've healed. They sense your energy and they see your light. Even if they're not seeing it you in person in the 3D, they sense that energy in the 5D. And they know that you are rising up in your power. And they know that you're attracting others to that light. They want to come out of the cold. They want to bring you out of the cold from the karmic. And they've been trying to manifest this change, this new beginning. They've shed the old skin. They're listening to their intuition. They have had many towers now, and they have the tools there. They just need to use them. Alright, I had to get a cough drop so that I wasn't hacking up a fur ball here. Okay, so Spirit, clarify for us this Page of Cups, please. Yeah. Their life is out of control. It's chaos. They're wearing many masks, as we know, right, Divine Feminines? This is something we've been seeing week after week with these masculines still being some of them are just being very challenging. Spirit is giving them tower moments and rebirths and chance after chance, but they were choosing wrong. And now Spirit's dragging them by the bootstraps to get them into mission. So they're sending in vultures to carry off the masks, to carry off the dead that doesn't serve them, so making them more vulnerable to the change. Clarify the tower, please. What was this tower moment for the masculines? Spirit, what was the tower moment for the masculines? Just that it was different for many. Some it was a job situation, trauma with job? Drama with job. I'm not sure if that was trauma or drama. Trauma, I heard. This tower moment is that transformation. It was the death and the rebirth and transformation so that they could raise that vibration and spread your wings and fly. Yes, it was a battle, and they felt that change. They felt that battle. They had to wrestle the gator, wrestle the monster. So for some, it was an issue where they, they were being watched. They took the leap of faith and were ready to move forward now. Hence why they surrendered. This may be the only reading I get out today because I don't know if my voice is going to last. But the biggest or most important message today Spirit wanted to get out was to understand the rapid change that's coming at you, to embrace the change. that it's for your growth before the end of the year. They surrendered because Seven of Wands, they were getting to a point that every battle was getting bigger and bigger. They felt like the David and Goliath, like they were the David with the David and Goliath. They felt like people were watching and laughing at them, humiliated. Perhaps this had to happen to be the death of the ego. And they realized now that they planted the seeds in the wrong place, in the sense that the weeds are all out of control. The karmic is there to hurt them, not help them, and that the karmic is just trying to cause them more harm, or more stress, more drama. It's because it's a karmic soulmate. It was never meant to last for them. They don't understand that the karmic was brought into their life to help change them, to catapult them to another level, to get them ready for this connection. The Empress, they see you in your light, in your power, that you are very beautiful. And the Two of Cups, that they want to have equal nourishment with, or nurturing with you, equal. And the Two of Cups is here as well. Clarify the Hangman in reverse. Clarify the Hangman in reverse, Spirit. Leaving behind things that no longer serve them. They've had that long look in the mirror and they realize they don't like the man in the mirror. They realize they need to change. They know now that they were being greedy and holding on to materialistic things instead of things that mattered, like the High Priestess, because she is a divine counterpart. What's the heartache here? The Three of Swords. Three of Swords here. What's the heartache now? Three of Swords. Three of Swords is regarding pretending to be something they were not. They're here. It's the Strength card, but it was where he was trying to be strong, but he wasn't. It's a half man, half bear. He's trying to pretend to be something he's not. Regarding the Lovers that had snake energy, toxicity. Clarify the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant. Okay, so it was, in a sense, it's the Judgment as well, almost energy. This Hierophant knew that he's got to get rid of his double energy. The vultures are here to pick apart the meat from the bones. It's the Princess of Swords. The vultures are here to clean up this mess, to take away the double energy that's been keeping him running in circles. And when I say he, it could be the she. And the Five of Cups, please, Spirit. The Five of Cups was regarding the Hierophant and his decision. He needed to tame his inner dragon, the dragon of his temper or his demons, whatever that was within him. And offer, love himself, fill his own Ace of Cups with love for himself first, to step into the throne. And that was his initiation, along with the Tower Woman, of course, but he's had the initiation now to see if he was leveling up for the High Priestess. Because Spirit has sent him the Ten of Cups. That new seed has been planted for a new beginning, so now he's ready to dance to the beat of his own drum. Cups. And care for himself, nurture himself, so that he is healed within himself, so he can then love the High Priestess, Divine Feminine. Ace of Swords, please, Spirit. Clarify the Ace of Swords. I'm going to change that to a second. He knows he made a mess of things. He sees that now that his third eye has been opened. He's able to see the mess he made of things, and he needs to speak his truth. Again, I always shuffle all these before I start my readings, but I know some people like to see the shuffles in person, or in person on the video. Speaking of in person, I'll be in Ocala, Florida for the rest of December, from the 18th to the end of December. So if people want personal readings in that area, you can message me, and I'll meet up for personal readings. Of course, I'm in South Carolina for personal readings here, but you can also email me for a personal reading as well. I'll do it by video and send you the video link. So, the Queen of Cups. Regarding the Four of Cups, in his indecision moment, again, this comes down below this heartache. He's seen her then as the Queen of Swords. Why? Because she stood her power in her. She stood her ground. She set her boundaries. She does. He does want Four of Wands with the Divine Feminine, that stability, and he is making the choice, or having to currently make a choice, because Spirit's removing the choices one by one from their life. Clarify the Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, the fault. Ten of Swords was the ending of the pain. Is also regarding the Four of Pentacles, the false, that was stable. They were depending on their pentacles for stability. But two of these were damaged. They were no good, which made it unstable. And again, because that heartache that he felt stabbed in the back because she set her boundaries and cut out the three-party situation. She removed herself as an option. She walked away looking for the other two cups, Eight of Cups, for calmer waters. Ace of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords coming forward with truth for this new beginning. As the Emperor, because he knows she's the star that lights his way. That's also what prayer is all day long. Clarify that. The Lovers, reigniting the passion with the Lovers here, because you can see the passion still burning on one side but not the other. Why? Because the Divine Feminine set her boundaries and pulled her energy back, right? She's ready to move forward on her own, away from that shadows side, away from the stormy waters, to be in mission on her own, because the Wheel of Fortune is ready to turn with or without the masculine. Pentacles. Guys, standing in their way. He's holding on. Karma is blocking your abundance. So you have to make the decision. You're going to be successful on your own, or wait for them. The Out of the Cold is King of Cups. He's nurturing himself, which is very good. That he's healing himself. He knows now he has self-worth and he's loving himself. And he wants the Ten of Cups. by the Magician. Okay, the Magician, because he wants to offer that pentacle. He wants to communicate this to her, that he's finally made his decision out of the three people. He's finally chosen one. Regarding that Two of Cups, that equal nourishment, and it's also under the Two of Cups. Ten of Cups. Oops. Ten of Cups. Yeah, because he knows now and he's ready to meet those boundaries. Regarding the three-party situation, and he knows she is walking away, but now he's ready to celebrate and build those pentacles with her. He's trying to have strength, but he's taking his sweet time. So Spirit's sending towers in again and again, repeatedly, to bring them to their knees, to the rock bottom, and so that they then look up and surrender and move forward in the right direction. What's this tower? What's this tower? It's about all the fighting that's currently going on, probably today. There's battles being fought, if not in the 3D and the 5D. Regarding the Queen of Pentacles, regarding those other women, and the work that needed to be put in. But the High Priestess will conquer. She will win because she's made her decision to move forward. And now he comes forward. He will come to you, bended knee, surrendering his heart to you, so that the world can turn forward. And Spirit is sending in the chariot to carry you into the future, 2020. Oh. Take the leap of faith forward. You go first, the universe will catch you. Age of Light. You've been training for this for your lifetime. Yes, that's why we have such a childhood. Such a, I don't know, traumatic, but, a challenging childhood. Those who are in this journey probably had a challenging childhood. Why? Because we had to overcome obstacles our whole life. It made us grow, made us strong. This journey is certainly not for the weak at heart. Right? Again, leap of faith. I mean, how many times is it out here, right? So take the leap of faith. Spirit's going to drag you by the bootstraps. He just keeps saying that to me. The time is now. There's a lot of change coming. Like daily, there's multiple changes every day that are occurring for us to move us forward faster and faster, to be in union. Take a risk and put your heart's true desires into the action, into your soul purpose, into mission. Have the receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, your energy, and ability to give to others. Just breathe. Your loved ones are near you. Just reach out and you can feel them. They're energetic. Their energy is all around you. the ones that have passed on before you or around you to help you in this journey. If you ask for their assistance, they will be there. If you call on the archangels, they want you to know they're waiting for you to call out to them. They want to help you to flow in this connection. Just trust and take the leap of faith. This is what I have for you. I do apologize for my voice, but I hope you have a blessed day.